Why could you say the most you ever received was some balloons or something, but you never had a Valentine's at the same time?
I said never was in a relationship and made it to Valentine's Day in a relationship.
So you was...
I never made it to a relationship. I only been in 2 relationships, and
No.
I done seen you this nigga, but you only been in 2 relationships. So hold on, what's going on? That's the math's not mathing.
Where you at, Berto?
This podcast just ruined Coyle Ray's life.
This podcast is currently destroying Coyle Ray's relationship. Before this podcast she did with her boyfriend for Valentine's Day, they were a couple goals and the internet loved them. After the podcast, her boyfriend is now public enemy number 1 when it comes to women, but when it comes to men, we feel for him because he was realizing in real time he may have wifed up a bop. One of the clips during this podcast that's currently causing a gender war online is when they were discussing what cheating is.
What do you consider cheating?
liking photos is cheating.
How do y'all feel about this, chat? Do you think liking photos is cheating? Me personally, I don't really give a fuck. Now, if my partner comes to me and is like, hey, I really makes me feel uncomfortable if you're liking girls' photos, me, because I respect how my partner feels, I will talk about it. And if I can tell it's really a big deal, it's a make or break, and I really am invested in this relationship, I'll respect my partner. But I genuinely don't think it's that deep, though. I don't think liking photos is cheating.
Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think that's cheating.
Why?
I don't think liking a photo is cheating. That's
why though?
That's cheating.
Tell me why you don't. I don't want to cheers to that. Why?
She dead getting mad in this bitch.
Because you could be scrolling on your page and accidentally like a picture.
Accidentally double tap, right?
No, you don't have to double tap. If you go like this and it's the like
okay,
part
so
of
so listen.
like,
So this is the
if you go
problem.
like this,
So this is the problem.
look.
Okay. I need you to comprehend what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying, but you could.
If you accidentally like something, what are you saying? Liking photos is cheating.
You have to.
I don't give a f if it's on accident.
An important life skill that I feel like everybody must acquire at some point is you have to have the discernment to realize when somebody is just talking. Coyle Ray is just talking in this situation. Coyle Ray is an entertainer. If cheating was liking somebody's picture on Instagram, Coyle Ray wouldn't have a career. Coyle Ray is a literal entertainer. So what? She's saying all the male fans who ever liked her picture, they're cheating? Like, obviously not, right?
Look, if I go like this, look, babe, can you look at me?
It's cheating.
Look.
Cheating.
You could hit the like button by accident.
You can hit the cheating button. Any like that you hit on any page is fucking cheating.
Hell.
Respectfully.
Hey, yo, you with her, you with us.
Then the conversation began to pivot to some weird territories that made a lot of people uncomfortable. Justin the LA Boy began to grill Coyle Ray about her past relationship. Now, the way he's framing it,
That's kind of some lame nigga activity, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a if I'm with a girl, I don't give a fuck about who she been with. I don't stop. Why are we talking about him? I'm a grown ass man. The fuck? I do not care to know anything about that past nigga or what. Like, if obviously you may be, trauma dumping and venting to me about something, fine. But I'm not gonna sit here and start overly talking about another nigga that's been with my girl. Like, I don't give a fuck.
the question made a lot of women unhappy, or how he's speaking to her made a lot of women unhappy. But the men watching this, we began to understand very quickly where Justin LA Boy was trying to get at, or what he was trying to figure out about his girl. And every answer Coyle Ray gave him was a red flag from any man watching.
What's the brokest thing a man has ever done for you on Valentine's Day?
The brokest thing?
I don't think I was ever in a relationship on Valentine's Day.
Huh?
Every man understands what that face means. I'm not saying it's valid. I'm just saying we understand what that face means. That face means, man, huh? Hold on, bro. So you let guys just hit it with no commitment? Like they ain't have to lock in for Valentine's Day? Like, huh, what?
What?
When a man gets with a woman, we brainwash ourselves to think that she's unattainable.
Yeah.
We put her on this pedestal that's so up here that we tell ourselves, oh, bro, I'm just lucky to get her. Like,
Yeah. Please don't tell me there's been other niggas inside of my girl. Wait, you're telling me there's been other sausages within her vag? No!
Bro, no man can ever like obtain her. Like, oh my God, like she is like precious. But then once a woman begin to reveal certain things such as, man, like these men treated me like trash. Man, these men just used me for my body. They hit it and quit it. You know, these men ain't ish. They ain't never done.
Yeah, then now you sitting there thinking to yourself,
Hell no, man.
wait a minute. So you telling me all these niggas treated you like shit and still got a piece of that? And I'm over here spending money, doing the most, and, you know, treating you like you the motherfucking Queen of England? Am I the foola? Am I the dumbass in the situation? Why was everybody treating you like shit and you was acting head over heels for them, and I'm over here doing the most and you treating me like shit?
Nothing special for me. You're letting a man know that you're not this unattainable, precious gem that he thought you were. No, you're like somebody with low value who was getting passed around, who was getting used and abused by random men who never had to commit. So now he feels a little bad about his commitment because he's like, hold on, like these men never got to, what? Like these men never like was required to treat you well on Valentine's Day? What? That's what he's realizing in real time, and that's what that face means. Every guy understands that face the minute we see it.
Yeah.
Women don't really understand it, which is why the tone of the conversation pivots and he starts to get what women would say is a little disrespectful. I think I've seen one comment where somebody says, yo, Corey, this is not how a man who values and, you know, and who views you as precious and unattainable and on a pedestal talks to you. This is not how a man who's absolutely head over heels speaks to you.
I don't think so, no.
Don't say I don't think so.
No, I haven't. No.
I'm your first Valentine ever?
You're my first Valentine.
Hey, no nigga wants to hear that, bro. Wait, I'm the first nigga to treat you right? Oh my God. Embarrassment ritual, bro. No nigga wants to hear that. Before we get back into the video, if you're in need of some easy free money, there's this app called Free Cash where they pay you money to play their video games. If you click the link in the description or scan my QR code on the screen, you'll be able to download the app and choose which games you want to play that are actually fun to make easy free money, bro. These apps are paying people to test out their games, so that's just how the system works, so you can make this free easy money. I'll show you guys right here. Plenty of people are telling me they're making an easy 5, 10, 20, some even hundreds of dollars extra a month. It's all transparent. It's not a scam. And they really do pay you the money through methods like PayPal, gift cards, whatever you need to cash out, they got you. So if you need the extra money and you like video games, click the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen and get yourself some free extra money. Let's get right back into the video.
Damn.
I think so.
Damn. Hey, hold on. Damn.
If I did.
Don't say I think so. I'm tired of I think so.
Really?
I'm tired of you're thinking. Think deeply.
Because the most I've ever seen, I don't think I've ever been in a relationship on Valentine's Day, but I did receive Valentine's gifts on Valentine's Day. And the worst thing the most I've received was some balloons or stuff. I don't let niggas buy me stuff.
Well, how could you say the most you ever received was some balloons or something, but you never had a Valentine's at the same time?
I said never was in a relationship and made it to Valentine's Day in a relationship.
So you was...
I never made it to a relationship. I only been in 2 relationships, and
No.
Yeah, see, now he's like, what you mean you only been on 2 relationships? Because I done seen you fuck at least 3 niggas publicly. I done seen you fuck this nigga, this nigga, this nigga, this nigga, this nigga. But you only been in 2 relationships, so hold on, what's going on? That's the math's not mathing.
No, we're not gonna do that.
go to the question. Go to the next question. Go to the next
That's
question.
what I'm saying.
Go to the next question.
Accountability is a thing.
We could take accountability, but you gonna sit there.
You let niggas play in your face during Valentine's Day, but in January they had a good time. December, like, then they spun back in March. Like, what? Let me know, honey.
Babe, I don't care.
Wow. Wow.
She's embarrassed. You see that look, babe? I don't care. She's embarrassed. And I think maybe she realized in real time that she kind of unveiled the curtain back a little too much. Like, men, we will ask certain things and we want to know certain things, but we don't want to know certain things. Like, I don't want to know. Like, I might ask you a question about your past, right? I would rather hear a woman tells me, oh, all my exes was head over heels for me. Oh, they will bend over backwards and do whatever I wanted them to do. Oh, they worship the ground I walked on. It just didn't work out. I would rather a woman tell me that than a woman tells me, bruh, these dudes was using me for my body.
Yeah.
And they didn't really do nothing for me. And they were like, and they were like having me, deal with 20 other women.
Bro, and this is why I say, bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Now, this might be controversial, and I'm not telling y'all niggas to live y'all lives like this, but I like a woman to just tell me exactly who she is as I'm getting to know her. I'm not gonna be asking certain questions, bro. I don't want to know your body count. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I just feel like people can only hide for so long. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as I'm dating somebody and I'm hanging out with them, I can see their mannerisms. I can see what the things that they're prioritizing. I can see how they're moving. Because one thing that is just a fact, once I start painting a certain picture of you, like, oh, hold on. You a thotty waddy. You a succubus. I can't take you seriously. Like, I'm not going to be able to take you seriously. So for my own peace of mind as a grown man, I need to get to know you on the level that I'm meeting you at. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting you. I've never met you before. One thing's for sure, I'm not dating no famous girl. Like, I'm definitely looking for a girl in a small town, don't got a bunch of followers, low key, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Clean slate. I don't know you. You don't know me. Let's get to know each other and see how it goes. And let me see how you treat me and how you respect me and where your morals and values are at. And we can move forward from that. But once I start finding out, hold on, this nigga been with you and I know this nigga and I be going into parties or I be in rooms where this nigga hooked up with you at one point and you're telling me, I'm not doing that. I can't. It's a humiliation ritual, bro.
And I was just one of the, the women and on his roster, and he wouldn't commit to me. And he told me he wanted me to be his girlfriend, but he never asked me, and he kept me on a rope for. I would rather hear all the men in your life worship the ground you walk on, so I feel good about worshiping the ground you walk on.
Yeah.
But once you tell me, bro, I'm the first sucker, I'm the first good.
That's how it feels. I'm the first sucker. Oh, I'm the dumbass. You don't respect yourself, and every other nigga saw that, and I'm the dumbass that wanted to come wife it up.
Look at now. Justin LA Boy is realizing and regretting it in real time.
Yeah.
And Coy is doing the same, man. Right? Now, women is listening to this podcast and their reaction is entirely different. Like, they looking at Justin LA Boy as if he's a piece of work, as if he's a piece of ish. Okay?
Of course they are.
Now, the conversation gets weirder, even more weird, right? Like, when Justin LA Boy then begins to inquire more about her exes, right? And what she has done for them. And then he begins to make comparisons between how she treats him.
Spending money on men only sounds bad to women who don't got no money.
I'll get you whatever you want.
No. Don't talk about me. You spent real money on other men in your past before?
No.
Look at me in my eyes.
No. I'm telling you no.
What's the most you ever spent on another man before?
Almost 100,000 on a watch.
He's like, I ain't get no $100,000 watch. All I got was used vagina.
I'll never do that again. Oh,
What you
trust
mean?
me.
So
Now, this where as a man, I gotta call out Justin LA boy. This a sassy question, man.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not asking all these questions, bro. There's some questions I don't need the answer to.
This is a sassy. Men are supposed to provide. Asking us women, oh, huh? Like, how you buy them this, but you ain't never bought me? That's sassy, right? That's a sassy question. Even his face, he's 100,000. I ain't never got no 100,000. Now, a red flag here, I would say that one thing he should really hone in on and just put it in the back of his mind, when you ask her, have she ever spent real money on another guy? She said, nah. And then you asked her, how much have she spent in one city? She said 100,000.
Yeah.
And that was the watch that she bought for Trippie Redd. Then while simultaneously saying she's never been treated well on Valentine's Day. She's never had a relationship on Valentine's Day.
Sounds like
so
a lot of
lies. So
lies.
she bought a dude $100,000 watch, and he ain't even had the decency to give her something on Valentine's Day. Okay, first off, that's terrible. Second of all, you lied. Now, like, Leray ain't no billion. Now, if Jeff Bezos say, man, I ain't never spent no real money on a woman. I only spent 100,000. He's a billionaire. But Leray ain't rich enough for her to say that 100,000 ain't.
Yeah, like she felt that. That hurt. 100,000. I ain't gonna lie. 100,000's hurting anybody. 100,000's hurting anybody. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Bezos and Drake and them billionaire niggas are the only people that probably can spend 100,000 and just be like, oh yeah, it's just 100,000. It doesn't matter. Like, we not gonna act like, oh no, that's a lot of money.
No money. She know that's money, bro, but she lied. Now, despite her lying, though, Justin LA's boy's reaction is inexplicable, right? It's indefensible. He got into his sassy bag, bro. Bro started acting like a bad bitch who found out that her man bought his last girlfriend a Birkin bag and buying her a LV bag. This man got to begging and pouting.
Oh, trust me, I learned my lesson. You don't got to tell
so
me.
you went broke when you met me?
I never went broke, baby.
Give me a strawberry, baby. Give me a strawberry. Cause like,
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
why would you spend 100,000 on another nigga who ain't treat you as good as me?
Why I would go
But
broke
then
if I
don't
spent
spend 100,000 on me.
What you mean?
Let me get a
Yo, he dead sound like a hoe right now.
strawberry.
I spent a lot of money on you. You want to see my
You ain't
statements?
spent 100,000 on me.
I spent a damn
You spent
near.
100,000.
Nigga,
This is the equivalent of saying, huh? You let him hit the first night, but you made me wait 3 months? And I treated you better than he?
Sheesh.
Regardless of how valid we think it may sound in our head, it always comes off. It never comes off as well as we think it sounds in our head. This is just a bad look.
hold on.
She's literally the nigga and he's the hoe. This is how this feels right now.
Come here, you want strawberry? You want me to check the motherfucking receipts? You want me to
Please
call
check
the
'em.
motherfucking accountant?
You think you spent the same on me than you spent on the niggas in your past?
Why are you worried about niggas in my
I'm
past?
not, but if you spent 100 on them niggas, you better spend $1 million on me.
Baby.
Get up and feed me, matter of fact. Fuck that. Get up and feed Just LaBoy. Treat me like the king that I am. Tender? Babe, you think I'm tender?
You're very tender.
Mother, I'm insane. I'm not tender.
You are insane and tender.
What makes you think I'm tender? I ever showed tenderness before? Mm-hmm. With who or
Oh.
what?
With me, you're tender every day. You're a tender nigga. You're a chicken tender.
Oh no, bro. This is getting hard to watch. What's going on with brothers, man? Mind you, this is his show. Look at the face he's making. This is his show. And she's sitting here laughing in his face, like, why are niggas doing this to themselves? Why are niggas signing up for this?
Clean that up. No, clean that up.
No,
Clean that up. Real shit.
no,
The thirds is watching.
no, baby. Nah, baby, you're chicken tender for real.
You think I am? What made me chicken tender for you?
I think that you're chicken tender because you the type to tell me like I brought you a plastic plate the other day. I made you steak. I made you whatever, turkey burgers or eggs or whatever, and I put it on a plastic plate. And you told me that the plate was flimsy and all kinds of shit. You was complaining about the plastic plate.
What that got to do with me being
That's
tender?
mad tender.
Yo.
All right, I don't care. You're not tender then.
By the way, that was a cut. Like, that was a literal cut in the interview. Meaning, like, her calling him tender led to an argument, which is why, like, when they cut, she's like, all right, bro, like, all right, cool, bro, like, I don't care no more.
Yeah.
Bruh. Now, for men, we understand Justin LA Boy, we relate, man. Right? But for women, this was a bad representation of Justin LA Boy because they came on social media in droves.
And if y'all think Justin LaBoy likes Coi Leray, y'all are far beyond going. Like, far beyond going. There's no way. Like, what? That man loves the fact that she's broken. And what I mean by broken, because I know y'all gonna dick ride in the comments. What I mean by broken is she just came out of a relationship. She's not fully healed. She still got trauma. Trying to figure herself out. Like, that was a part of her life where it was, like, mad embarrassing. It was on the internet. I feel like he's using that. Like, okay, like, you know, she's fragile. And that's what he likes about her, that she's fragile and he can say and do whatever to her. That's what he likes. Off of that interview, you can tell by just the way he talks. One, he doesn't let her finish what she's saying, cuts her off. And two, certain, like, you telling me, get up and feed me strawberries like the king that I am? Excuse me? Like, she's not realizing that y'all like, oh, Taurus woman, you know, we this and we that. No. She is lost and trying to find herself and got right into a relationship. And he's looking at her like, yeah, she's easy and I'm going to break her down and use her as much as I can. Stop it.
They're on the timeline tearing this man up. Now, they're telling her to, like, drop him, not even realize it, bro. He's already, after that podcast, he's already checked out from my perspective. So one user says, once again, drop this ninja. Oh, my God, he's a user. Every time I see a clip of this podcast, it's just her straight up playing in this ninja's face. This ninja finally got a girl famous enough to take him from behind the screen, and it's just now you'll find out ninja that posts memes for work is effing corny. This ninja is lame as hell. Ew. Holy ish. Justin LA Boy, why you acting like a bad bitch? Tighten up. All right? Coi Leray, get away from him ASAP. It's difference between looking for something and accepting something.
Wow, bro. Niggas really out here moving like hoes. There's both things. There's, you know, two sides to everything, and there's definitely some stuff on her end that's weird, and there's definitely some stuff on his end that's weird, but y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. But boy, that was hard to watch.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look sweet.